Eutrophication.
What is eutrophication?
There's too many nutrients.
Hmm?
There's too many nutrients.
How these too many
Well, there's too many
nutrients?
nutrients.
Okay, like how they are going into the ecosystem, those too many nutrients.
So those too many nutrients, they form large amounts of algae, and
But
those large
this is
amounts of
not the
algae
question.
will
I'm asking you to tell
grow
me like
and
how this eutrophication happens actually. Like from where those essential chemicals or nutrients they're going into the aquatic life. How? Are they just coming by rain? Like, but actually is the reason behind like how these
so
nutrients are going into the ecosystem,
from
aquatic. Mhm.
it's these no, they're from phosphates and nitrates.
So the fertilizers that we use in the farms, they actually seep into the soil and then
Contains nitrates.
yes, they contain nitrates, sulfates, ammonia. They are the essential nutrients, and then they go into the aquatic life, and there they harm. Why? Just because the water it becomes like clogged with these chemicals, and they will allow the formation of algal blooms. And what are algal blooms? I've told you. Like,
Large amounts of algae.
hmm. So it will allow the formation of large amount of algae, which we call algal blooms. And how these algal blooms are affecting aquatic life? How algal blooms are
Okay.
hmm? How it is affecting aquatic life?
Too much algae blocks out sunlight from entering the water.
Blocks the sunlight.
Too much,
Hmm.
too much algae prevents sunlight from entering into the water.
So when it prevents the sunlight to enter into the water, what happens then? What happens then, Eamon?
That means the other aquatic life will, like aquatic plants and like aquatic life won't get enough sunlight.
And aquatic plants, they do not photosynthesize. Like sunlight is the major
Yeah.
ingredient of photosynthesis. So when they are not getting sunlight, they're not able to photosynthesize. And when they are not able to photosynthesize, it means they are not producing more plants. So a large amount of food
Yes.
is, I guess, not available for so many aquatic animals
Yeah.
just
It
because they are
starts like a large amount of food isn't available.
hmm, just because they are relying on the plant for their survival.
Yes.
Hmm. Okay, read this next question.
Alternative to chemical fertilizer, um they can use natural uh what is this called? They can use hmm,
Like the fertilizers that we were using, ammonium sulfate, ammonium bicarbonate, those are all the chemical based fertilizers
they can use
and they are very harmful.
yeah.
So they are asking to tell them that what is the alternative to chemical fertilizers that a farmer could use.
I don't know, like natural
Hmm?
stuff.
Yes,
I don't know
natural.
exactly. Natural. But I don't know what's the natural thing they have to use.
Like sometimes in what we call like in winter, sometimes the all the leaves of the trees they just shed down. Okay, so the those those leaves they can then be collected and they are used to make compost.
Oh yeah, compost. Yeah, compost.
Okay, so this compost is also a
Hmm.
kind of organic fertilizer, which is a natural fertilizer. Okay, organic fertilizer and is natural. And also the animal manure, it can be used as a natural fertilizer.
Animal what? The animal what?
Manure.
What the hell's the manure?
So it has no negative impacts on the environment. They are the natural fertilizers. Okay, they are providing the nutrients to the soil, and this is how they are
Yes.
improving the soil health, and they have no negative impact on the environment. Is this clear now?
Yes, this is clear.
Fine, next. This next
Yeah.
question.
Okay, the first one is CC.
PC. PC.
CC.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
G
yeah,
to C. Which one? CC. Okay, then.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Both of them CC. G.
Mm.
A. T. C. AAC.
And what are these bonds? What type of bonds these are? The one that are shown by
Peptide
the green.
bonds. Peptide bonds. Peptide.
Astaghfirullah, how come they are the peptide bonds?
Peptide. Pep- Oh wait, no, no, no. Oh wait. These ones are something bonds. I don't know though. Phosphorus.
No. Where is the phosphorus here? There's no
Mhm.
phosphorus. I'm not asking you to tell me about the bonds between two DNA molecules. Okay. These are the base pairs.
Oh,
This one is the base pair and this one is the base pair. And they are bonded by these dots.
okay.
Like these dots are showing the bonds between two
Oh,
bases.
uh,
Hmm.
I don't know. Can you tell me?
It's hydrogen bond, simple.
Ah, yeah. Now I remember. It's hydrogen bonds.
Between two bases is the hydrogen bond, and when two
Okay, so
sugars,
what's for peptide bond? What's peptide bond for? What's a
pep- peptide bond is in proteins, the amino
wait?
acids
So what's a peptide bond for?
that is in
Ah,
between two amino
proteins.
acids, like two amino
Okay.
acids, one unit and another unit, they are bonded via peptide. And for DNA, like this is a DNA molecule, okay?
Okay.
One DNA molecule joins to the other DNA molecule,
Mhm.
and they have this bond which we call phosphodiester bond.
Phosphodiester bond. Okay.
Okay, that's phosphodiester bond, like one sugar. We have a pentose sugar on here, we have a phosphate group, here we have a base, these bases G, C, T, A. So one whole
Yeah.
DNA molecule, when it bonds with another DNA molecule, okay, so we call
There's
this
one. I
bond.
mean, there's one
Mhm.
hydrogen bond.
No, there's no hydrogen bond. In between them is the phosphodiester bond. Like we say that DNA is
Oh, we're
doubly,
talking about proteins. Okay, I thought we were talking about DNA.
when, like this is
Double helix. Yeah.
one unit of DNA, and like within one unit, when one molecule of DNA combines to the second molecule of DNA, there's a phosphodiester bond in between them. Okay, and here we have the base pairs. So these base pairs are bonded to each other via hydrogen bonds. The bases, they are bonded to each other in this coiling, in between the coiling, they are joined by hydrogen bonds. Okay, like this in
Hydrogen
in
bonds.
between is the
Fine.
hydrogen bond, and if you see from 5 to 3, there is a phosphodiester bond. This one. Is it clear now? Like
Yes,
you
it's
must
clear now.
remember that between two sugars, like in carbohydrates, between two sugars, ribose, like we also say sugars as saccharides. Okay, between sugars is the glycosidic
Yeah.
bond. Glycosidic.
Glycosidic, okay.
Okay, in carbohydrates, between two sugars, like in carbohydrates, carbs mean sugars. Okay, in sugars,
Yes.
two monomers of sugars, they are combined by glycosidic bond. In proteins, we have the monomers as amino acids. And two amino acids, they are joined together by peptide bonds. This is for proteins, peptide. Okay, for sugars or carbohydrates, it's glycosidic bond.
Okay, glycosidic term.
Okay, and for DNA molecules, two DNA molecules, they are bonded together by phosphodiester bond. Okay, and for the lipids, that's we call fats, lipids or fats, they have this ester bond in between them. So you must have to remember all these, like they are having different bonds in between them, just because of different combination or composition in them. Okay, they all have the different composition. Proteins have the amino acids as monomers, sugars, they have the carbohydrates have the sugars, then DNA, they composed of three components, phosphates, sugars, and bases. The base pairs, they are joined together by hydrogen bonds. The whole DNA molecules bound to the other DNA molecule by phosphodiester. Okay, is it clear now, Eamon?
Yeah,
If you
it's
have any
clear.
confusion, you can just ask me and I'll tell you.
No, it's okay. I got it.
Okay. Fine. So we just have completed this first diagram by writing the missing bases. Next. Read out the next question.
Give the maximum number of amino acids that are coded by this DNA strand.
Hmm. Okay, so
Uh,
how many amino acids are in the
9,
second strand?
9.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, so 9 base pairs. But they're asking to tell them about the amino acids.
I don't know exactly about amino acids.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it has 9 base pairs. Okay. And how many, like within codon, how many base pairs are present? One codon. One codon.
2.
No, one codon actually consists of 3 base pairs.
Oh,
Okay. So one codon has 3 base pairs. So how many? And one codon means one amino acid. Okay, like codon means triplet. And triplet consists of 3 base pairs. Okay, so one amino acid consists of 3 base pairs. So how many we have? We have 9, which means we have 3 amino acids. Are you getting it, Eamon? This strand 2, it
yes, I'm
has
getting it now.
nine base pairs. Okay, it has 9 base pairs. So you can just like one amino acid consists of 3 base pairs. So 9 divided by 3, 3 threes are 9, which means 9 amino acids. Is it clear now? The amino
3,
acid?
3, 9, fine.
Hmm?
Okay.
Next.
Down. Go down. Go up a little. I can't see.
This part 3, we have to do this one.
Yeah, okay.
Hmm.
Uh, you, no, wait. Uh, okay, wait. A, T, C, G, A, G. Okay, C, C,
Hmm. Hmm.
C, C, G, U, U, wait, no, U, U,
Why? Is it A pairs with U
because
or
A is
T?
bonded, uh,
Okay, U.
A bonds with T and T bonds with A.
So
Yeah. C, U, U, C.
C, but here we have A, not U. Okay, C, C, G,
How it's, oh, it's mRNA, my bad. Okay, A, my bad.
A. Instead of T, we have U. Sorry, you just have missed this thing. We only have like A pairs with U. Otherwise, it will be A. Here A, not U. Here A.
Really?
It's mRNA.
Oh,
Okay, so A pairs with U. Like for uracil, it's A. It's U. Okay, so only this will be U. Otherwise, for T, it will be A. Just because A is in mRNA. It's only instead of T, they have U.
okay.
So are we today we are having classes up to 1 your time, which is 2 my time.
Yes.
Okay, next.
Alan 13 equals 25,000.
Read out this question, Eamon. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'll to that time you have to complete this question, okay? Okay, man, let's start. Why are you not doing this question? This percentage composition. Hello, can you hear me, Eamon?
Yeah.
Eamon.
Yeah, hello. Yeah.
Okay, read out this question and do this on the screen. Firstly, read this question, Eamon.
Activity the cost consists of 25,000 base pairs, make a total of 50,000. 30% of determines the others. The others are also 31.
The others are also 30%.
Yeah, third, no, never mind.
Like the total base pairs we have is how many total we have?
50,000.
50,000. And the percentage of adenine is 30%. Okay, so
Yes.
adenine pairs with which base? Adenine pairs with, Amen.
Thymine.
Adenine pairs with thymine. So it means adenine is 30. So thymine is
30.
30. Thymine is also 30. Okay. And how many bases thiamine has? 30% of 50,000 will be. Do this on the screen. We have to calculate the bases also.
Wait, let me just do this question on my own. Wait.
Number of thymine bases, 30% of 50,000 is. We have to do this on screen so I can see like whatever you are doing.
Fine. Okay. 30% of 50,000 is 15,000.
15,000. The 15,000 thymine bases.
Yeah.
Okay. And the remaining percent, like out of 30, the remaining percentage is for cytosine and guanine.
Yeah.
So 100% minus
So if
32%, how many is it? How many percent of
hmm?
cytosine? Like 100 minus 30 is
100
times
minus
30.
30.
2 times 30. Like we have adenine 30, we have thiamine 30. So we will minus them
No,
from
no, no.
100%.
To calculate the to calculate C and to calculate cytosine and guanine bases,
Mhm.
we can say
You can simply minus both these percentages from 100% and you'll get the percentage of guanine and cytosine. Like 100 minus 60 is 40. Okay, how are you getting it? Percentage of cytosine and
the number of so we have 50,000 remain total. So 30,000 is already taken by uh G,
30
sorry, A and T.
30,000 is
Yeah,
taken by
30,000.
A
Yes,
and
yes, yes. Because
A.
15 is taken by uh
And
15,000 is taken by A, and another 15,000 is taken by T, which leaves 20,000 bases. And if we're supposed to split those equally, then it's going to
okay,
be
do this on screen. I'm not getting whatever you are saying. Hurry up, do it. Whatever. Isn't it? Timing basis we have calculated as 15%. 15,000, okay. What about cytosine basis? How are you going to? Okay, is 30,000, fine.
leaving only 10,000. Divide that by 2, it's 10,000.
From where you are getting 10,000 and you are dividing it with 2 and then you are still getting to 10,000? What is this? How come you divide 10,000 with 2
Sorry,
and you
not
are still
10,000.
getting?
I meant 30,000.
Hmm?
Sorry,
Okay,
wait.
okay.
Listen, wait, my bad, messed up. So 30,000 is taken, that means that leaves us with 20,000. So 20,000. Yeah.
I'm not getting from where you're having this 20,000. From where
Why?
this 20,000?
The remaining 30,000 is
Okay, okay,
taken
okay,
by
okay, okay, okay.
adenine and thymine.
50,000 minus 30,000, you are getting 20,000, fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so this 20,000, you are dividing it with 2 and then you are getting 10,000 for cytosine.
Yes.
Okay, fine. And number of guanine bases will be? Amen. 15,000 for thiamine,
10,000.
10,000 for cytosine, and what about for guanine? Guanine is also 10,000.
1,000, 15 for thymine, 10,000 for cytosine. No, wait, 80, 10,000, yeah, 10,000 for guanine. 15,000 for adenine.
Next.
Describe the differences between the process of transcription and process of translation.
Okay, tell me the two differences. 2 for transcription and 2 for translation. Total 4 marks. What is transcription and what is translation? Amen. Amen. It happened.
Yes.
What is transcription and what is
Don't worry.
translation?
Transcription is copying the DNA into the RNA. Translation is converting this mRNA into proteins.
And where this translation is happening and where the transcription is occurring?
Transcription happens in the nucleus and translation happens in the ribosomes.
So what is the product for transcription and what is the product of translation?
Transcription is going to be the mRNA and translation polypeptide bond.
Is it bond?
Sorry, chain.
Yes, it's the
Just polypeptide.
Yes, the polypeptide. Poly means many. So many polypeptide bonds are present, which means many amino acids they have joined together and they are forming this whole long chain, which we call polypeptide chain. Okay, peptide is actually the bond. So poly means many peptide bonds. And many peptide bonds, how they are forming? They are forming when many monomers of amino acids they are joined together by this bond, and they are forming the long chains of amino acids, or we call this as long chains of proteins, polypeptide chain. Okay.
Fine.
Okay, read out this whole question. Read this question, Emil.
Hmm. Using the calculate hospital admissions. Hmm.
Explain it to me. The percentage increase in the number of hospital admissions caused by smoking from 2019 to 2009 to 2019. Like, what is the actual difference that
In
happened?
in 2009, not that many patients. In 2009, 460 patients were admitted, but in 2019, the amount of patients increased by 50 people.
Bit on the yes, 50, 60 to 500. Okay, it's one of the point. And so you have to calculate the percentage increase also. Amen. If you see, what is the percentage increase? Like actually, it's not by 50. Actually, they are in thousands. Like number of hospital admissions caused by smoking in thousands. You see
So
this.
increased by 40,000.
Is it by 40,000?
Yes.
How come?
Because what's 460 plus 40? 500. 460 plus 40 is 500. Yeah, so 40,000 was the increase from 460 to 500.
How you calculated the percentage? Say it again.
I didn't calculate any percentage, okay?
You have to
I'm only
calculate
adding
the.
40 because
They're saying that calculate the
I don't have to
percentage
calculate.
increase in the number of hospital admissions. You have to calculate it.
Oh, break it out then.
You can consider it as 505. Previously, it was 4,000, like 46,000, 460,000, sorry. And then it reached to, like initially, it was this one. And finally, in 2019, it reaches to 505,000. Okay, so increase in admission is like you minus 460,000 from 505,000, and you'll get like, what are you getting? 460,000. 505,000 minus 460,000. What are you getting, Eamon? Calculate it on the calculator.
What do you want me to calculate?
505,000 minus 460,000. The
Okay, wait.
increase in hospital admissions. Increase in hospital.
468.
Hmm?
45,000.
Yes, 45,000 is the increase in hospital admissions. And now you have to calculate its percentage. Like 45,000 divided by 460,000 multiply by 100. 45,000 divided by 460,000. What is the percentage that you are getting?